In 2022, an AI-generated painting won first prize at a fine arts competition. In 2023, AI co-wrote a short film script that went viral. By 2024, musicians, marketers, novelists, even architects were collaborating with machines to brainstorm, generate, and refine creative work. And now, in 2025, the question isn't whether AI can be creative. It's what kind of creativity we want to preserve. Because this is the new frontier, AI versus human creativity. But it's not a boxing match. It's a mirror. And what it reveals about imagination, originality, and the essence of being human may change the way we create forever. Let's dive into the heart of this debate, not with fear, but with curiosity. What AI can do creatively, and it's more than you think. Let's start by acknowledging the obvious. AI is getting shockingly good at creative tasks. Give it a prompt, and it can write poetry in Shakespearean style, generate images of mythical worlds, compose classical music, design logos, posters, and products, mimic the voice of a celebrity, reading your wedding vows, and it doesn't stop. Generative models like GPT, DALL-E, Midjourney, and Runway AI can now process text, images, video, and audio, sometimes all at once. These aren't just tools, they're creative collaborators. They offer endless ideas, variations, and executions at lightning speed. They never get tired. They never doubt themselves. They don't need coffee. And yet, they're not artists. Because creativity, at its core, is more than output. It's about intent, emotion, struggle, story. Where AI falls short, and always might. AI can remix. It can mimic. It can even surprise us. But it doesn't suffer. It doesn't remember the heartbreak that shaped your novel. It doesn't wrestle with rejection, doubt, or longing. It doesn't stare at a blank canvas and wonder if it's good enough. Human creativity is born from tension, from questions with no answers, from lived experience, cultural context, personal identity. An AI can write a breakup song, but it's never had its heart broken. That matters, because great art doesn't just impress, it moves. And that's still something only humans truly understand. The danger of instant art. Here's a deeper risk. AI makes creativity easy. Too easy. We can generate a dozen logo options in seconds, write 1,000 words with a prompt, design a movie poster without touching a pen. But when creation is instant, it risks becoming disposable. Why labor over a sentence when AI can spit one out? Why struggle with a melody when you can generate 10? We're trading effort for output. And sometimes that effort is where meaning lives. It's not that AI is evil. It's efficient. And efficiency doesn't care about soul. The rise of synthetic culture. Imagine this future. Most books are AI written. Most songs are AI composed. Most ads, articles, images, even jokes, machine-made. It's happening. And the result? A culture built on simulations, echoes of what humans once created. That doesn't mean it's all bad. AI will help people express themselves who never had the tools or training. It will democratize creation. It will unlock new forms of art we haven't imagined. But we must be cautious, because in a world flooded with synthetic creativity, human voices must not be drowned out. Collaboration, not competition. So what's the path forward? It's not AI versus human creativity. It's AI and human creativity. When artists embrace these tools, not as replacements, but as amplifiers, they expand what's possible. Writers use AI to brainstorm plot twists. Designers iterate faster than ever. Musicians experiment with styles they never learned to play. AI becomes an extension of the artist's imagination, not a substitute. The best results come when a human sets the vision and the machine helps explore it. That partnership is powerful, but it only works when we remember who's steering. The ethical questions we can't ignore. With AI in the creative process, new questions emerge. Who owns the art? Can an AI be an author? If a machine learns from thousands of living artists, should those artists be compensated? Already, lawsuits are forming. Artists are protesting. Authors are demanding transparency. And they should. Because if AI learns from human creativity, it owes something back. Consent, attribution, compensation, these must become part of the conversation. Otherwise, we're not innovating. We're exploiting. Creativity as human legacy. Here's what AI can never take: the need to create, to express, to connect. From cave paintings to TikToks, humans have always used art to say, "I was here." That impulse is ancient. And as AI, no matter how powerful, doesn't share it. It doesn't wonder what it means to be alive. It doesn't grieve, hope, fear, or fall in love. Only humans do. And that's what makes our creativity irreplaceable, not because it's perfect, but because it's real. The future is hybrid. In the end, the future of creativity is not AI-generated. It's AI-augmented. The question is not, can machines be creative? It's, how can they help us create more bravely? And to answer that, we must lead with values. Teach young artists not just to prompt, but to feel. Not just to produce, but to reflect. Not just to consume, but to question. AI can give us tools, but only we can give them meaning. So when someone asks, will AI replace human creativity? You can say, no. It will challenge it. It will change it. It will stretch it. But the heart of creativity? That still beats in the human chest. And no machine, not yet, not ever, can replace that rhythm. Let me tell you a story. In early 2025, a young painter named Alina entered a national competition. She had no formal art training. Instead, she used an AI tool to generate dozens of styles based on her sketches. She layered her ideas with machine-assisted textures, brush techniques, and lighting variations she'd never studied. Her final piece? A fusion of ancient mythology and modern sci-fi. A visual poem that captivated the judges. Some criticized her. It's not real art. The AI did most of the work. But Alina didn't flinch. I used AI like I'd use a brush, she said. The soul came from me. And that's the lesson. AI doesn't eliminate creativity. It expands the canvas. It doesn't replace imagination. It challenges it to grow. But the danger is in forgetting who holds the brush. If we become passive consumers, letting AI generate, curate, and decide, our creativity atrophies. But if we remain active, editing, shaping, questioning, we create something new. Not artificial intelligence, but amplified intelligence. The best art of the future will not be purely human or purely machine. It will be born in the space between. And that space is where wonder lives. So here's the real question. Can AI be creative? Sure. But the more important question is, will we still choose to be? Think about the great works of art, literature, and music that have shaped human history. Van Gogh's brushstrokes, Maya Angelou's verses, Mozart's melodies. They weren't just technical achievements. They were acts of emotional defiance, expressions of joy, pain, resistance, and hope. AI can replicate the patterns, but it can't feel the pulse. And yet, the tools it offers are undeniable. A child with dyslexia can use AI to write a story. A poet with limited mobility can use voice prompts to craft verse. A solo game designer can build worlds once reserved for studios with 100-person teams. In this way, AI isn't just helping artists. It's expanding who gets to be one. That's where the promise lies. But only if we build responsibly. We must ensure the datasets used to train creative AI are inclusive, not just Western, not just male, not just historical. We must fight for attribution, not just of finished work, but of the invisible labor it learned from. And we must defend the space for human messiness, because the algorithm doesn't know what it's like to create in grief, in rebellion, in silence. AI will continue to evolve. But our challenge remains timeless: to create with courage, to reflect our moment, to shape the culture we wish to leave behind. Because in the end, AI doesn't steal creativity, but it does force us to define it, to defend it, to deepen it. And maybe that's the greatest gift of all.